If you were born on the 6th, the 15th, the 24th, or if you have a Lifepath 6, you are here to create heaven on earth through love and responsibility. As a 6, you're never going to be satisfied with the way the world is because you are a perfectionist. You guys are naturally humanitarians, you guys are service-oriented, and you guys are healers. You guys always want to help make the world a better place. You're very devoted to your family, you're very devoted to your home, you're very devoted to your relationships, and you guys feel responsible for your community. You have been blessed this lifetime with a big heart, which gives you a high level of compassion for others. You're very peaceful. You guys are natural counselors, natural healers, and you guys are very protective over those you care about. And you also like to defend the weak. Even if you don't know somebody and you see someone getting picked on or you see somebody getting mistreated, you guys have a very strong sense of what right and wrong is. And your view on what right and wrong is, you want everyone to view that like you do. So you guys are extremely stubborn as well, and you guys tend to be very bossy, and a lot of y'all end up becoming leaders in your community. But y'all lead through service and responsibility. Y'all are the leaders that like to solve other people's problems. 6s are known to have a very mother bear type of energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, you guys have a very protective, feminine sort of energy to you guys. So 6s are not pushovers. These people have a high level of patience, and they need to have patience because they're very nurturing and they love helping people. And because they're so used to dealing with different types of relationships and dealing with different types of people, these people have a high level of restraint. And so if somebody's disrespecting them, it takes them a long time to react. But as soon as they see somebody messing with someone that they care about, they're going to react like on off instinct. These people have a high capability of violence, but they don't like to be that way if they don't have to. These people love peace, and they will do anything that they have to do to maintain peace. And so 6s are not known to start fights, but they will end one. But a lot of these people end up becoming doormats in their relationships because, like I said, these people love creating emotionally stable and peaceful environments. And so these people will do anything to maintain peace. And so they'll let somebody win an argument just to maintain the peace. They'll let somebody disrespect them just to maintain the peace. And the longer they let people get away with this, the more people are going to want to disrespect them more because those people are going to think that a 6 is a pushover. But if you keep fucking with them, eventually they're going to react. So I would advise you not to take advantage of how kind these people are, because 6s are very kind-hearted and they do have very noble souls. They don't like to do anything if they don't have to. They don't like to break up the harmony or the peace if they don't have to. And like I said, these people will do anything to maintain the peace. So if they need to kill somebody to maintain the peace, they will do that. They are loyal to their ideals. They are loyal to their ideals. Another thing that I'll say is that all 6s, doesn't matter if you're a Lifepath 6, name number 6, born on the 6th, 15th to 24th, all 6s are master manipulators. And this is not a bad quality. This is just a gift that they've been given this lifetime. They can use it for whatever they would like to. Some use it to uplift others. Some use it to convince others of their ideals. This is what they're supposed to be using it for. But there's no rules to this shit. Okay? All of these people are well gifted with the ability to manipulate others. So they need to try not to over abuse it or misuse it. Because you guys are great at manipulating people. You are the best manipulators in all numerology. 6s know how to get what they want. One of their manipulation tactics is that these people will do a whole bunch of nice things for you that you never asked for, so that when they ask you to do something, you feel obligated to do it because they did so much for you. Or they'll do something like, they'll ask you to do something, and if you don't want to do it, they'll be like, you don't love me. You don't care about me. After all I've done for you. You know how mothers do this type of stuff? So yeah, 6s have these manipulative qualities, and they manipulate through making people feel guilty or through making people feel like obligated to do things. So I would just say watch out for this as well. Another thing is that because all 6s have an attractive quality towards them, they can use their beauty, their looks, their seductiveness. They may have a very seductive voice to charm people into doing things. But all sixes have a very attractive quality towards them. It could be their voice, it could be their energy, it could be their physical attractiveness. But sixes are known to have a very aesthetic, artistic, beautiful vibe to them. Even if they're not beautiful in the face or beautiful in the looks, all sixes have a very beautiful quality towards them, because six is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of beauty. But the last thing I'll say about the six vibration is that these people need to be of use to their community. They need to be valued by their community or by their family or by their relationships. They need to be able to help. They love solving problems, and they, like I said, they have a very mother bear type of energy to them. So they need to serve their environment or their community or their family or the world in some form or in some aspect. Like I said, they're great problem solvers. These people are very patient. They're very compassionate. They're really good with one-on-one relationships. And so they make excellent teachers, counselors, consultants. They're great artists. These people could get into nursing. They could be caretakers. They could go into the field of solving the problems of the world. They could be spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders, spiritual gurus, or they can devote their lives to spreading peace. They can do this through music, through their art. They could do this through motivational speaking, public speaking, creating inventions like Albert Einstein did, because he's a six. Or they could get into what Malachi York did, being a master teacher. But sixes, all in all, sixes need to serve humanity in some form or in some fashion. But sixes tend to be more tribal and more nationalistic, and so they care more about their family or their race or their immediate environment or their community. A six wants to change and affect the environment that they're living in. They're not as concerned with the whole planet and the whole globe and all of humanity like nines are. Now, if you would like an in-depth analysis on all the numbers in your numerology chart, click the link in my profile bio and read my book, Supreme Mathematics, A Complete Guide on Chaldean Numerology.